Hello, Gisters, and welcome back to Oba's Trending Gist. Today, we are diving into a developing story that raises serious questions about free speech and government accountability in Nigeria. So, just this morning, news broke that X, formerly Twitter, officially informed prominent Nigerian activist and journalist Omoloye Sowore about a threat letter they received from Nigeria's Department of State Service, that's the DSS. This letter was directly related to a tweet Sowore posted concerning President Bola Tinubu recent comment in Brazil. Sowore, however, has stated emphatically that deleting that tweet is not an option he will be taking. So, the core of this controversy stems from President Tinubu's public declaration during his visit to Brazil. He spoke confidently about the reform his administration has initiated in Nigeria, particularly regarding the economy and the corruption. So let's take a look at what President Tinubu had to say. So watch this for you to get the clearer picture where all this controversy is coming from. Sit back and take a watch.
The reform that I've embarked upon since I took over in Nigeria has been very impactful. I can beat my chest for that. It was initially painful, but today the result is blossoming. It's getting clearer to the people. We have more money to the economy, no more corruption. We have the governor of Central Bank here. You don't have to know him before you get the foreign exchange that you need. The speculators are out in our currency market. The door is open for businesses. Easy in, easy out.
That was President Tinubu speaking in Brazil, expressing his confidence in the reform undertaken since he took office in Nigeria. He stated, "The reform that I have embarked upon since I took office or took over in Nigeria has been very impactful. I can beat my chest for that. It was initially painful, but today the result is blossoming. It is getting clearer to the people. We have more money to the economy, no more corruption." Now, there where the problem start when the president said no more corruption. Let's continue. We have the governor of the central bank here. You don't have to know him before you get a foreign exchange that you need. The speculators are out in our currency market. The door is open for businesses. Easy in, easy out. These were bold claims delivered with conviction, highlighting significant positive changes in Nigeria's economic and anti-corruption landscape under his leadership. He spoke of increased money in the economy, an end to corruption, the removal of speculators from the currency market, and an open environment for businesses. The implication was clear. Nigeria is on a positive trajectory thanks to his administration's efforts. The president's assertion that no more corruption exists in Nigeria and that access to foreign exchange is now transparent and free from cronyism paints a picture of substantial progress and a reformed financial system. These statements were undeniably aimed at attracting international investment and bolstering confidence in his administration's policy. So, however, not everyone viewed these statements through the same lens. This brings us to the critical take and the heart of the controversy. So, immediately following the viral spread of President Tinubu's speech, Omoloye Sowore, known for his outspoken criticism of government, posted a strong rebuttal on his X handle on August 26, 2025. He tweeted, and I quote, "This criminal official Abat actually went to Brazil to state that there is no more corruption under his regime in Nigeria. What audacity to lie shamelessly." This tweet, which directly challenges the president's claim and used strong languages, has now led to a direct intervention from the DSS. So X, formerly Twitter, has since contacted Sowore, informing him of a despicable threat letter from the DSS regarding his specific tweets. Here is the full message X sent to Omoloye Sowore. So today, the 7th of September, Sowore made a post with his X handle, and he said, and I quote, "This morning, X, formerly Twitter, officially contacted me about the despicable threat letter they received from the lawless DSS at the official DSS." This is exactly how Sowore puts it. Over my tweet below on Tinubu. So he now ended by saying, "One option I will not be taking is deleting that tweet. Thank you at X." Say Sowore dey always dey stubborn. Whenever it comes to anything government, Sowore dey always dey stubborn right from time. And he has vowed that he is not going to delete that criminal wey him call Tinubu. So let's even ask, is it good for a citizen of a country to openly call a president criminal without evidence? Can he prove it? Well, that is left for the court. I'm not a lawyer and the judges to decide. Let's continue with our own we are doing here, JJly. So, Twitter now responded to Sowore. This is what Twitter said. Hello at Yele Sowore. In the interest of transparency, we are writing to inform you that X has received a request from Department of State Service regarding your X account at Yele Sowore that claims the following content violates the laws of Nigeria. At Yele Sowore, we have not taken any action on the reported content at this time as a result of this request. As X strongly believes in defending and respecting the voice of our users, it is our policy to notify our users if we receive a legal request from an authorized entity, such as law enforcement or a government agency, to remove content from their account. We provide notice whether or not the user lives in the country where the request originated. So this page provides more information. So they now add a hypertext link where you can read more. We understand that receiving this type of notice can be an uncertain experience. While X is not able to provide legal advice, we want you to have an opportunity to evaluate the request and, if you wish, take appropriate action to protect your interests. This may include seeking legal counsel and challenging the request in court, contacting relevant civil society organization, voluntarily deleting the content if applicable, or finding some other resolutions. For more information on legal requests X received from government worldwide, please refer to this article on our help center and our biannual transparency. They dropped another link. So they ended it sincerely X. So this move by the DSS contacting a major social media platform over a critical tweet raises significant concern about freedom of expression in Nigeria. While governments certainly have a right to address what they perceive as misinformation or defamation, the use of state security agencies to pressure social media platforms over critical commentary can be seen as an attempt to stifle dissenting voices. Sowore's refusal to delete his tweet further escalates this standoff. It is a clear assertion of his right to free speech and a challenge to what he might see as government overreach. The question then becomes, where do we draw the line between legitimate criticism and content that violates local laws, and how do platforms like X navigate this complex demand from different governments while upholding their commitment to user voice? This incident highlights the ongoing tension between government-controlled and digital freedom, a battle that often plays out on social media. So, Gistas, this is the developing situation that encapsulates the ongoing struggle between presidential claim of progress, strong journalistic criticism, and the government's attempt to control narrative. What are your thoughts on President Tinubu's statements, Sowore's response, and the DSS intervention? Does this raise concerns for free speech in Nigeria? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Oba's Trending Gist for more updates and analysis. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next deep dive. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.